A new world order is emerging, characterized by the formation of two distinct alliances. On one side, we have the United States and its traditional allies in Western Europe, along with countries like Japan, South Korea, and Australia. These nations share democratic values, free market economies, and a commitment to the existing international order. On the other side, a counter-alliance is forming, led by Russia and China. This bloc includes nations like Iran, North Korea, and several African and South American countries. These nations are often characterized by authoritarian governments and a desire to challenge US hegemony. The reasons for this division are complex and multifaceted. They stem from historical grievances, economic competition, and ideological differences. However, one thing is clear. The world is moving away from a unipolar system dominated by the United States and towards a multipolar world with multiple centers of power. One of the most significant developments in recent years has been the rise of BRICS, an economic bloc consisting of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These emerging economies are challenging the dominance of the US dollar in international trade and finance. The BRICS nations have been actively promoting the use of their own currencies for trade and investment. This de-dollarization effort is aimed at reducing their reliance on the US financial system and creating a more multipolar economic order. The establishment of the New Development Bank, often referred to as the BRICS Bank, is another step towards creating an alternative financial system that operates independently of the US-led institutions like the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund. Vladimir Putin has emerged as a central figure in uniting countries that are opposed to US foreign policy. Putin sees the United States as a threat to Russia's interests and has been actively working to undermine US influence around the world. Putin's strategy involves forging alliances with countries that share Russia's distrust of the United States. He has strengthened ties with China, Iran, and other nations that are seeking to challenge the existing world order. By positioning himself as a defender of national sovereignty and traditional values, Putin has been able to appeal to a broad range of actors who feel threatened by US power. This has enabled him to build a coalition of countries that are willing to push back against what they see as US interference in their affairs. Putin's recent diplomatic overtures to North Korea and Vietnam highlight his efforts to strengthen ties with countries that are strategically important to Russia's interests. These visits are particularly significant given the current geopolitical climate. Putin's visit to North Korea, the first by a Russian leader in over a decade, signals a renewed effort to build closer ties with the isolated nation. This comes at a time when North Korea is facing increasing pressure from the international community over its nuclear program. Similarly, Putin's visit to Vietnam underscores Russia's desire to strengthen its presence in Southeast Asia. Vietnam is a key player in the South China Sea dispute, and Russia's support is seen as crucial in countering US influence in the region. These visits demonstrate Putin's commitment to building a network of allies and partners to challenge US hegemony.